Hey guys, welcome back to the Dion Gaming channel. I'm just gonna make this very quickly. I'm actually still playing Arif until the I think February 18 when it actually stopped, and then I will have to wait like probably 3 to 6 months. I'm only making this video. It's not really that important, but I kind of like to put it out there because I feel that it should be actually noted. Because if I were a new player and I come on here and I see something like this on the right side, I would say that all these were active if you look at the right side. So if I look at here in St. Hawk, Bowler, Fender, Cubic, Lados, Lower Point, No Pointer, Xenons, Dex, Kiwi, Mephisto, Ultra, Ragnarok, and the artists and stuff like that. I would say that these are active, right? So when you look at the right, you think that these are the people currently helping for Battleforge, but not always the case. As I actually asked about specifically Lord Norder, and then I did ask about Cena because I didn't hear about it. Friend 17, Bola Rider, and then I got a couple answers back. As Friend 17 was a web, I think it's working with the web. I saw a lot of those already in the forum, so I already know Cubic. I already know I've been actually speaking to him. Lord No Pointer, I never saw him at all until moments ago, where I went to this test server and I saw a speaking here and so on. And even the person right here didn't know that this person was actually active, and then he came around here and started commenting and so on. So then I think every time that I look to the right side, which is right here, I will always think that these are the people that are currently active and working with the current team. I think it's very misleading, and the reason why I'm saying that is because if you show this kind of like yellow color right here and it says developer, you will think that these are the people that are active. I think they need something like a different color, in my opinion, where it's, I don't know if it's black or whatever other goddamn color you want to put in there. That shows that these are the ex-dev. They're not currently working with us and not currently in the team, because they're not, they're retired. But I asked about Boulevard, about Lord North Pointer and so on, and then I got way more information about who these people were, what they were in the past and so on. And I talked to Insane Hawk, and he told me that this is the link that you can actually see some of the people in here, like administrator and so on, and then ex community manager and the owner, and then you see the moderator, then you see the retire moderator, and then you see like the designer, the 2D, the main developer. Then you see developers in here, and I not seen this one right here, which is I think they have to look at this very closely. I've not seen this one here. I mean, I've seen some of these right here: Ficky, Aviator, John Lodatos, and I think this is what they call John Cena, I think. And then we have here the retirement, which is Bollarder, Bugfrog, I wish, whatever that name is, and Lord No Pointers. And then you can actually come to this, which I was giving another link, so I could see when did they actually join and what they worked as. And you can actually scroll down, which I'm going to put both these two links in here. And the reason why I actually bringing this up is because if I were a new player and I were to actually talk to No Pointer, then hopefully that No Pointer will tell me that he's an XF, he doesn't talk to anybody more instead of misleading someone or anything like that. I hope. I never spoke to Lord Porter, so I don't know what he will actually say or anything like that. But to me, I feel that the right side is very misleading. So if you actually want to talk to a specific deck that are currently active, you may want to actually look at the link below, which actually shows the developer there are currently active. And if you actually have a question for them of a specific about the game or anything like that, these are the people that are not retired, and those who are retired are the people that you technically shouldn't be speaking about, because unless they have been keeping up with the game, instead of they left a long time ago. So I don't know if they have kept with everything that was said, everything that was changed, and everything that was planned. So they probably don't know or are up to date. So I wouldn't actually speak to these type of people or mention them at all, unless you want to give them thanks back in the days or anything like that. But again, if you actually want to speak to someone, for example, if I go for I want to speak to a developer or a main developer. I know Cubic is not retired, so I would technically come over here and I will speak to Cubic about specifics of the project, and maybe or something's wrong with the game, or maybe when the game is coming out or anything like that. So I just wanted to put that out there, because this is actually very misleading to me. If you're running a company, a professional company at that. I'm not sure if they're running a professional company, but if you run a professional company, you would have these kind of things that are to differentiate between the two, so that also the player base does not confuse themselves who is actually here. Because let's say if you had a global moderator who already quit and he's actually comes to the server, and then you see him right here at global moderator, and you tell them about a specific problem that is happening in the game, the person should technically say, sorry, I'm not actually in the current global moderator anymore. I would say talk to Mephisto or Kiwi or something like that. So you will see in that kind of aspect, it will be very confusing. Even the person who was talking in the test saw that it was a dev that he only saw up here and started mentioning them in here, even though he had nothing to do with anything in here anymore. So I just wanted to put that out there. If you guys want, just look at the description below. There's a link to the global rules in here, and you can actually see who is active and who is currently not active. And if you ever want to know about the who is what and what does what and anything like that, then they're also going to be this on the description below. I'm actually going to get back into my game, and I'll see you on the next video.